This is it, huh?
Would you look at that
Yep.
ugly mug?
Well,
Huh.
we do have a few. We have a few more levels to get through before we fight him.
Oh, okay.
We will be fighting Mugshot in this video. Spoiler alert.
He likes his own face, doesn't he?
So how do we get in?
Yeah. You probably didn't notice the giant Mugshot float outside.
No, I didn't actually.
We will be seeing that later on, so keep your eyes peeled.
That's a special kind of self-confidence. I don't even like taking pictures, let alone like sculpting giant busts of myself to put around my house.
Yeah. I had to get a picture of myself in one of my college classes, and I was like, I don't want to take a picture of myself, so I just took a picture of my college ID.
You took a picture of a picture.
Yeah. I was
Phil,
like, I don't want to have to take another. No, man, I don't like taking pictures of myself.
I mean, you right.
But Mugshot's got his name and face plastered all over this entire level, so it's like the anti-Phil.
He might be the big boss of this region. I'm not sure yet, though.
Wrecking Ball, that's the new Overwatch hero.
Haha!
He's a giant hamster, just like Sly.
You're dating this video. Wait a minute, what?
You didn't see anything.
Did you die?
I screwed up a little.
Oof.
My screw up involved exiting the level, which did not respawn the clue bottles, so
Ouch.
had to combine the two recordings a little, but we're good.
Hate to see it happen to him. What are you doing? As you're climbing. I know it looks like you can't climb them.
That definitely feels like something they put in there because the playtesters thought you couldn't climb on them.
Yeah, I see that. Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky.
If you don't get the clue balls before those cars drop down, they will not destroy themselves. You will have to die or restart the level to get the clue bottles.
Holy shit. That's hardcore.
Yeah.
Sly Cooper hard mode.
I wonder what the Sly Cooper pacifist run would look like.
Well, I think that's kind of the idea of not collecting any coins, right?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the pacifist run, the upstanding citizen run.
Right. Alright, I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. There's yeah, this thing just shits out clue bottles.
Wow. That was like 6 of them. Maybe 8.
Yeah.
Very well hidden. Guess they ran out of level space to spread them out.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like they just stuck a few arbitrary ones in extremely obvious places to hit that round 10 number. Like how there's 40 in this level.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we have 31 clue balls in this level. We gotta find somewhere to stick 9 more of them.
That's not a very video game-like number. Dude, you missed some coins.
Way to get those clue bottles.
Alright. That is why I would not be any good at this game. I'm the kind of, like, get from point A to point B as quickly as possible type guy.
Yeah. You're not punished for it so much in future games, but
But you gotta learn those moves.
Well, well, it'll be self-explanatory once you reach Sly 2, whenever that is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not super great at collectathons. Like, I
thought you were
like
like an N64 guy. That was like
I
half
am.
collectathons.
Well, I mean, my N64 games of choice were like, the most collectathon one was Mario 64.
Oh, there was a guy hiding behind a corner there. Really
and
funny.
he threw cards at you.
Yeah.
Like a douche.
Mario 64 was like kind of a collectathon.
Yeah, but you just collect one thing, really, stars. And, you know, you collect 100 coins in a level to get a star. But it's not like the level of Banjo-Kazooie where there's like 5 different type of items you can get in each level. It's just not what I grew up with. Oh.
Joink!
I think we got the picture.
I do quite like the voice acting for the boss characters in this game.
Yeah, him and the guy before I thought were really cool.
Yeah, and like my personal favorite's the third boss. Hers is like amazing.
Oh, I can't wait. Is she gonna be another hot furry lady?
Have to wait and see.
Yeah, pretty sure
Also,
that's the case.
once again, I did miss some clue bottles, so...
Philip.
Movie magic! They were back here.
Transition. Right next to the
there's a
safe
safe.
again?
Well, they're in the safe.
Oh, right.
The safe.
I mean the vault.
No, they're pretty far away, but
Damn.
now we're back in the
Yeah,
safe.
but we don't have to worry about that. Thanks, Bentley. To enjoy Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Bentley watches Rick and Morty.
He looks so surprised every time he opens it and there's a piece of paper.
You found the blueprints for mugshots.
So there are these blueprints in every level.
Oh, okay. That's not a move.
Yeah, they're just... This isn't a page of the Thievius Raccoonus. It's just a piece of paper.
Just a page.
Yeah.
Who draws blueprints on loose leaf paper? Doesn't seem very responsible.
Also, one thing that is kind of consistent through pretty much every Sly game is that Sly's expression never changes outside of cutscenes.
Yeah.
He always has that, like, little cocky smirk. Like, it's kind of unnerving when he's being, like, burnt to a crisp or electrified.
Well, that's kind of just like a product of the times,
Yeah.
as far as video games go.
I said in an early video, you said this game looks great for a PS2 game. I said you might regret those words. I'm kind of regretting those words because, like, Sly... I always remember it's, like, really kind of off facial animations, but, like, these games still do look good.
Yeah.
It's like people always say, you know, games that try to be as realistic as possible will always look bad in a few years, but games that have a style to them will look good forever.
Exactly. Cell shading, it cartoons it up to a point where it looks like it's supposed to look, and you don't have these awkward polygon. Well, I mean, there are polygons, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like Wind Waker, I always thought still held up, and I didn't think needed an HD remake because it still looked pretty good. Twilight Princess, on the other hand, not great.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
And, like, one thing I really like about Sly 1, especially, is the art direction, because Sly really does look like a stranger on these levels. Like, how, like, you can see, like, the blue, or, like, the browns and the greens on this part, and how they really contrast with Sly's, like, very bright blues and grays.
Yeah.
He looks very much at home on the rooftops of Paris, which fit more with his art direction, but... Yeah, and here's Carmelita.
It's this hoe.
Getting worried about you.
Begone, thought.
Turn somewhere back in Paris.
The only one making
She's the
wrong
cop, huh?
turns is you, Sly.
Yeah,
I suggest
yeah,
you
okay.
The
surrender
inspector.
Before I paralyze you with my good friend, the shock pistol.
Now see, a girl whose best friends
That
are
did
firearms,
look
got
kind of
issues.
awkward.
A little dinner,
His
a little
eyes just, like,
dancing.
stretch.
I think I can help you out.
Sounds romantic. As long as you don't mind dining in jail.
I hear
Ooh.
the service is lousy.
Once I catch you, you'll know for yourself.
They're
It's pretty,
so
like,
clever.
It's pretty, like, simple and cheesy, but I do like the back and forth between Sly
Yeah.
and Carmelita.
Got her good.
Sly, you have to, like, be trying to be hit by Carmelita.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Good
Your
luck
slots are
dodging
so incredibly slow.
I imagine they get faster later in the game, right? I'm sure you fight her again.
I don't remember.
You're lying.
Well,
This is your favorite game.
I genuinely don't remember. I never had much
Okay.
fun with the Carmelita levels. They're not that difficult, not even later in the game.
Yeah. So it's not even really a boss fight so much as it is survive and go through the level.
Yeah, like she doesn't like destroy parts of the level or anything. Oh,
Well,
I jumped into that shot because I wanted to see if I could get the immolation thing because I know you wanted to see that, but
didn't
I
happen.
did not get it. Yeah, she just shocks you.
I'm not sure I believe you.
No, that's genuinely why I did that. You can choose to believe me or not.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
It did look like you were trying to get hit, like you said.
Oh, she's arcing her shots.
Yeah. That's
That
that
part-
advanced tech.
That might actually get you because it is kind of unexpected. Oh, but don't go down there right now. Clue bottle hidden right
Good
there.
looking out. I always like these kind of like speedrun enforced levels in video games. Where it's not so much take your time, but it's like do everything you can with sort of a time limit.
There is one, like, speedrun Enforce level later in this game that really pissed me off while I was recording it. You'll see that later on. There's several parts of the third level that hugely pissed me off while I was trying to record this, but I'll talk about those more when we get to them.
I almost wish you had recorded your voice while you were playing so I could hear you
Here's
scream.
me trying to use this mine. Whoops. There's a very small area of detonation.
Yeah. Well, I did see it spark that time, so there's that.
Good thing I know Navajo code talk. Try 5,
Code
3,
Talker from
2.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah,
It was
Bentley's
Bentley
a
the
code
whole
talker.
time. And, oh, it's a piece of paper.
Oh yeah, this will come in handy. It's Suzanne Cooper's notes pertaining to water safety.
Always travel with a
this
buddy.
knowledge under your belt, you won't have to waste a charm whenever you fall into water.
Nice.
This one did actually make recording a lot easier, because I don't have to cut if I die in water.
Imagine so.
Because you can't die in water anymore.
Teach a raccoon to swim by writing it on a piece of paper.
But you will still die if you fall off a cliff, so try not to do that.
Well, yeah. That's good life advice, I think. Oh. I didn't see that. Oh, she's still out there. Good.
Yeah, but she just ignored us because we were in a building for that part, but now we're back where she can see us.
She's nothing if not persistent.
Yeah, currently it's kind of like the Inspector Javert, I suppose.
I'm sorry, who?
She, from Les Miserables.
Oh, no, sorry. Not familiar.
Damn, I was gonna make a sick joke about how
Go
she
for
knew
it.
Sly was a criminal as soon as she saw him lifting a cart off of a person.
Ha! Good reference.
Yeah.
Someone will get it. It doesn't
I'm
have to be
surprised
me.
you don't know that, Dan. You're like the huge Hamilton guy. I thought you would know more about musicals.
Literally just Hamilton. That's it.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. I saw Hamilton and I saw Jesus Christ Superstar when I was a kid, and that's it.
Oh, there's the mugshot float again.
Nice.
Carmelita, you fool. You shouldn't have been standing on that.
Forever.
Bye, bitch. Never
And
to
she
be
just
seen
fades
again.
into the draw distance.
To the moon, then. I kinda hate that metal scraping metal sound effect.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
It's not my favorite thing.
Here's me trying to figure out where I should go next.
I know
Alright,
this
figured it
game
out.
is super confusing.
I genuinely got lost in the hub world for the third level. That one is just like fucking me up, I'm realizing. That entire part. But I did cut it out of the recording. I had to go in and out of a level like 4 times just to get a good cutting point because I got super lost every time I tried to find my way where to go in the hub world.
Oof.
It was kind of embarrassing.
Well, I just
Like,
told
this is
everybody about
this is
it.
a game for 3-year-olds.
How
am I getting lost in?
to be believed.
Yeah.
6 is the optimal age to play Sly Cooper.
It's kind of fucked up that Sly only has like an E or an E10 rating. This game starts with a bunch of narration about his parents getting murdered before his very eyes.
Well, yeah, but so does, like, Batman.
But Batman's not for kids.
Well, like, current Batman movies aren't, but, I mean, like, old Batman comics and shows and movies were very family-oriented.
it is actually very interesting that you bring up Batman because Sly Cooper was very heavily inspired by Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, I can see that, actually.
It's likely that Carmelita was at least slightly inspired by Renee Montoya from the animated series because her full name is Carmelita Montoya Fox.
Oh. But it hasn't been fully confirmed?
I don't think so. I just know they said it's inspired by it. I don't know if they
Yeah.
say anything about Carmelita herself, besides she's inspired by one actress one of the character designers was attracted to.
Seems likely.
Also, gonna give you a quick note. Don't get too attached to Carmelita's voice actress. She's gone in the next game.
Okay. I hadn't been listening too carefully anyway.
Yeah. Her voice
Oh.
acting isn't great in this game anyway. Also, she didn't see that.
You were poking all the way
Also,
out
you can
from
see a little
behind it.
painting. You probably weren't paying too much attention there, but on that wall you can see a little painting of one of Sly's ancestors.
Oh, yeah.
You can still see it on the left side of the screen.
I see, yeah. What's he doing here? Or she? I couldn't tell.
It was a he. I'm pretty sure that's the ancestor whose page of the Thievius Raccoonus we get in this part. I didn't really do that part of the level as intended right here because I was really scared of missing those clue bottles.
Well, it worked out. You got him.
It's another situation where if you miss clue balls, you have to die or restart to get all of them. So
Was that your
I
first
didn't want
try?
to have to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
I didn't want to have to read. Oh. Okay, you may have noticed a cut when I was going through the spotlights. That's because my controller stopped working in the middle of recording this. So,
Seem to have a lot of troubles with that.
yeah, sometimes. I had it wired too. I don't know why that happened. DS4 Windows was just fucking with me. Show me along these little poles here. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Press X to fix the camera.
Something really weird happened to the camera here. This is a PS2 game. It still has some camera issues.
Oh man, I love old school video games. Although let's be honest, like even current gen video games do that shit too.
Yeah.
Anybody ever play Skyrim? It's kind of underground. You might not have heard of it.
Aha! It's Sir Andrew Cooper's thief replica technique. He used to make fake stand-ups of himself to confuse guards
Sweet.
into attacking the wrong thing. Use the triangle button to put together a
Can't believe
fake
Metal
Sly
Gear
Cooper.
Solid 5 stole from Sly Cooper again.
Yep. It's a huge ripoff. I won't be using that thing this level just because, well, this is the last level before the boss fight, so it doesn't have much of a use.
You can use it in the boss fight, and you won't know who to attack. These guys are probably the best of the guards. Run at you with a club. Whoa! That's a neat trick.
I did forget to hit the lever, so let's get
Great.
one last shot. Mugshot's ugly mug.
Ugg shot.
Yeah,
Can't believe you roasted him. Can't believe you went for him like that, man. Nice.
Also, while Sly is idle in certain cutscenes, he'll start to do his idle animations. If you hear crickets, that's why.
I did actually hear it.
Yeah.
You weren't even idle for that long. What is he, Sonic the Hedgehog? Shit, here he comes.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Ooh!
Wow.
Murder!
You're a Cooper? You know that Thievius Raccoonus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
Why? What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated.
Those are some big
Let's
words.
rock.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
his
but-
dude! Holy shit, that's terrifying.
Mugshot's boss fight is a little weird. You have to hit these mirrors, which will turn around and project light on these big crystals. You cannot hurt Mugshot with your cane. If you try, Bentley will just be like, you can't hurt Mugshot, Sly. He's too big. So,
Yeah, that's how that works. Apparently you took off some guy's head with your cane, but you can't even hurt this guy. I fail to see what this is gonna do, but
it burned him and broke his guns.
sure.
I got a spare upstairs.
But he's got a spare upstairs.
Let's follow him then. Nice of him to install 2 elevators.
So, I discovered this weird, like, bug/exploit with the Mugshot boss fight. If you're rolling, he can't hurt you.
Your roll has iframes.
It's just that he shoots over you. Your roll isn't invincible, but Mugshot shoots, like, I guess towards Sly's head, and the roll puts you low enough towards the ground that, yeah, as I demonstrated right there, he
Yeah.
cannot hurt you while you're rolling.
Wow,
So,
that's kind of broken.
This boss fight becomes a lot easier if you just have the roll move.
You can roll forever? I thought you had to
Yeah.
be downhill.
Now you can roll forever.
Wow.
Again, crickets, because Sly was idle for 2 seconds.
Right.
But you cannot do that here. because you have to ninja spire jump.
Yeah. Ooh, here's where it gets tricky. Look at that
Not
skill,
really.
that poise. Well, yeah, I don't know exactly how it controls, but it looks like it could be difficult to land exactly on the spot.
You don't have to. No, Sly will like magnetize towards whatever you're trying to jump to.
Okay, never mind.
Also, if Mugshot shoots a mirror you've turned around, it will turn back around. So that's the only real like complicating factor. But otherwise, yeah, very simple boss fight.
Why is he dead? Like, I don't get how that hurt him in any way. Chirp, chirp, motherfucker.
You want all of that stupid picture book?
He is so bored right now.
Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
What a
Mugshot
guy.
section of the Thievius Raccoonus
Thank God
contained
he's
an
dead.
entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee
He's
Kid
not dead.
Cooper.
The bosses don't die.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide.
He grinds!
Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West.
This was about the time when soaps became
Getting
really
out of
popular.
town proved to be a little more challenging.
You could
than
grind
getting
on
in.
rails with your shoes.
Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to
Hot
jail.
stuff with a badge.
That was the end of
That's
Mugshot's
like
gambling
a little
empire.
bit
Mesa
minimalistic,
City
right?
citizens soon returned
Like,
home. While me and
she's
the
a cop,
boys-
not a piece of
well,
meat.
We
Come
enjoyed
on.
the rest of our stay in America and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.